It's an off-brand clip, but fuck it though. 31 rounds in the 40. Beat the street nigga at adobo season. Eating, what's up, 40? On the run from to an island that's in U.S. territory. Prison ain't scary at all, my baby, it's just really boring. Get money or get nothing, you know that shit mandatory. This my life, this what I live. These my Hollywood street stories. What's up though, everybody? It's Hollywood Street Savage, aka Mr. Tote the Plastic, and I'm back with another reaction video. Today we're gonna be reacting to two men who are in hot water after they recorded a music video that went viral from the Macomb County Prison in Michigan. Before we get into the video though, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button if y'all haven't already. Like, share, comment, stream Hollywood Street Savage music on all digital platforms. Check out my website, HollywoodStreetSavage.com. I'll be sure to leave links in the description section below. I ain't gonna hold y'all no more though. Let's get into it.
This video has gotten a lot of traction and even praise on YouTube, but not so much here. The men behind it are in segregation, they're facing more prison time, and they're not alone.
They put them boys in seg for that shit off rip. Michigan don't really play with the phone shit like contraband and all that. Like, if they catch you with contraband, like 9 times out of 10, you gonna definitely go to the hole, have to do your little time there or whatever. They saying that these dudes can face new charges and get more prison time, which you could, but I mean, I don't see if they was to even get more time at it, I don't see that shit being no more than like 24 months. You feel me? Like, it just all depends. Everybody's different. Every case different, but
you can call it bars behind bars. An investigation
bars
is
behind
underway
bars.
after 2 inmates at the Macomb Correctional Facility got a hold of cell phones and shot a music video inside their cell. Guards found a YouTube link written on a piece of paper while conducting a routine search.
They then looked at it, pulled it up online.
That's how they found that shit. Supposedly, that's how they found it. I was wondering, like, how did they even find the video? I was thinking somebody told on them boys or something, and then that's how they got out. But they saying that they had the link wrote.
And found that it was a video that had clearly been shot inside of that prison.
Chris Gout, spokesman for Michigan's Department of Corrections, says the video was shot back in September and was posted on YouTube November 3rd. Guards did not discover it until a week or so later. The video had about 200 views then. Now it's racked up more than 18,000 and counting.
I feel like, too, sometimes, like, I feel like they probably, the reason why they be ODing with this phone shit, bro, Michigan, something like Michigan correction staff, I should say, like, a lot of them foul as fuck, you feel me? So, like, did you see let's see this little clip where it was, like, some water on the floor, the conditions and stuff, you feel me? Like, I feel like that be the type of shit they don't want to get out, you know? They don't want you to see these niggas living in fucking, it's a pile of fucking water and shit on the floor and that shit, shit keep flooding. And I feel like, too, that's something, too, they want to hide the conditions of the prison, or they don't want footage to get leaked of how foul the guards be sometimes, you feel me? Like, I feel like that's a big thing about it, too. I don't think it's security risk for, you know what I'm saying?
It was posted on YouTube
whatever they saying.
November 3rd. Guards did not discover it until a week or so later. The video had about 200 views then. Now it's racked up more than 18,000 and counting.
The prisoners who were in the video certainly made no attempt to hide or disguise who they were. So staff were able to recognize them and then go to their cell to confront them about this.
Those inmates could face additional prison time.
I mean, they're not doing shit wrong. It's a music video. They trying to get on with the music and shit. The video the song actually is a positive message. The shit is about the nigga's son. You feel me? It's like a letter to his son, and it's not even a bad message. They're not talking about no bad shit, no killing, no nothing. You feel me? This shit just
having a cell phone in jail is illegal.
Because while you can make rap videos with it, that's one thing you can do with a contraband cell phone. But you can also try to effectuate an escape. You could put out a hit on another staff member, another prisoner, a member of the public.
Man, come on, bro. A staff member or a prison, like, come on, bro. You can do that shit without a fucking cell phone. Like, niggas just, like, this is what they be saying. This is why they say they be on this shit so much. But
harass witnesses.
Like, these things could happen without a fucking cell phone being introduced to the facility. You feel me?
You could intimidate your victims.
This is not the first controversy coming out of the correctional facility. An inmate died from an overdose there in 2021. 2 inmates were murdered there this year. The warden is suspended and barred from entering the prison while the investigation continues.
Bro, this is regular prison shit. This shit, bro, there's drug. Anything you can get in the streets, bro, you can get in prison, bro. This shit is no different. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all in there. Drugs, liquor, drink. I ain't gonna say liquor. You feel like actual liquor. But you know, homemade liquor, juice. You know what I'm saying? Spud. It's all that shit in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hardcore drugs. All that shit is in there floating around. You know, some spots might be drier than others or whatever, but all that shit is around. You feel me? Like, they act like this shit is new or something. This shit been going on way before any of our fucking time. You feel me? Like, this shit been going on. Like, look on TikTok. Like, all you see is prisoner videos. Niggas in there just recording shit. Everybody be having phones in that bitch. Feel me? Like, but Michigan prisons is definitely like, they be on that shit. You know, they ain't going for that shit. Like, you see on TikTok, a lot of guys be having that shit on the phones and shit, all in the facilities, and everybody be having phones. Like, that ain't going like that in Michigan. Like how they just did them boys. They raided they cells and snatched them boys up and put them in seg and all that stuff. That's how they coming in Michigan for sure.
MDOC is not releasing the names of the men in the video, but says one of them was convicted of second-degree murder, the other armed robbery. One of the inmates was convicted twice of possessing prisoner contraband while doing a bid at Muskegon Correctional Facility. MDOC is vowing to find out how they got the phones.
Did they get it through the mail? Did they come in through a visit? Did they get thrown over the fence? Did they come in some other way? Especially if the investigation were to lead up.
Nigga, staff probably bringing that shit in for real. The inmates gonna get all the heat from it, but like, how you think that shit getting in? You feel me? Like, it be staff a lot of the times. It be staff. Dirty cops, dirty COs, kitchen workers, shit like that. You feel me? Like,
us to find out who brought those in or sent those in. We would want to see that person prosecuted as well.
And all parties could get up to 5.
Niggas ain't throwing shit over no fence or nothing. It's staff bringing that shit in probably. You feel me? Like, come on now. If I go up to the fucking prison fence, you don't think they're gonna be on that shit? It's cameras everywhere. They got fucking people patrolling in trucks and cars and shit like that. Patrolling the area and securing the perimeter and shit. You don't think if I walk up to the fence and try to throw a phone or some drugs or something that they not finna peep that shit and pull up on me and, you know, arrest me and shit? Come on now, man. Ain't nobody throwing no fucking phones over the fucking nigga. That's, you know what time it is. That's staff.
5-year penalties for those phones getting behind the walls here. MSP is involved in the probe, and their findings will be handed over to the Macomb County Prosecutor's Office. Those inmates could be moved to a maximum security prison pending the outcome of these investigations. I'm Randy Wembley.
Man, this shit really not even that serious, for real. Them boys not finna fucking, man, I don't think they're even gonna get more time, for real. Like I said, like, I ain't never really heard of no dudes getting a whole bunch more time off some cell phones and shit. You feel me? Like, now it went viral, so maybe they wanna send a message and make an example out of them, you know, and you know, them guys be the example, but I don't see, this shit ain't a big deal, for real. This shit ain't even, like, come on now, this is just a phone. They just recorded a video with a phone type shit. Like, this shit ain't even that serious. They just OD'ing with the shit because it went viral, but ain't nothing about the for real come of this or whatever. Any crimes and stuff like that happen in prison, any potential, you know, anytime you potentially could catch a new charge or anything, Michigan State Police automatically gonna handle that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so them doing their little that's just normal shit. You know what I'm saying? The Michigan State Police always with the prisons and shit investigating shit. That's just like protocol. That's just automatic. You feel me? But that don't mean shit. That don't mean that, like, these dudes could stay. These dudes are probably they'll probably stay at the same facility. They could go to a different facility, but they're gonna do their time in SEG, and they'll probably have some consequences. Like they probably can't use the phone or JPay or order secure packs or some shit for a couple weeks or whatever, however long. But like, man, ain't shit about to come of this, man. This shit. They just ODing. It's not even that serious for real. For real, them boys will be back out regular population soon, and I mean, yeah, I don't see them getting no more than a year added to their sentence if that shit even happens. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't always happen like that. And then when they say people getting caught with contraband, they said one of the guys had already previously been caught somewhere with contraband before. Contraband don't necessarily mean that it's a weapon or something. You know what I'm saying? Contraband is just something that you're not supposed to have. It's contraband, you know, that you're not supposed to have at that facility or whatever. You know, it could be. So back in the day, a lot of prisoners were able to get like boom boxes and shit like that. You feel me? Like it's guys in there that been down for years, that have old stuff, old electronics and shit like that they still have, and they're able to have it under like the grandfather type. You know what I'm saying? Like, since they've been there so long, the police can't just come take that shit away. You feel me? A lot of times they just let them keep that shit or whatever. But now if these old heads go and sell it to me after this rule was in place, like, yo, no more boom boxes, no more whatever the fuck, and then they raid my shit and they find me with the boom box, that's contraband. That's illegal contraband. I could get a ticket for contraband and they'll take that shit from me. You feel me? And then if the dude's numbers on it and they figure out, like, you know, like, oh, you sold it to him, you gave it to him, he could possibly get some disciplinary write-up or something too. But just because they say contraband, that don't necessarily mean it's a weapon or something. You know, it could just be a contraband. You know, it just depends. It's just all on discretion. You know, with the police. You feel me? If pens weren't allowed in the fucking in prison, you know, and I had some pens in my room or whatever, that's contraband. You know what I'm saying? So it don't necessarily mean it's weapons. And I mean, me personally, I don't think this shit is a big deal. They're ODing over this shit, making this shit bigger than what it is. I think it's just more so the video went viral. Everybody's talking about it. It's on the news and shit. So now it's like, yo, like they gotta make an example out of these guys, you know, type shit. That's how I feel about it. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. What y'all think about it, man? I don't think it's a big deal, man. I think they just, I mean, you know, Michigan don't play, man, so they shouldn't have put that shit out there, knowing, like, you know that shit could get out, get back to somebody. They could, you know, they come shake your shit down, raid your room, whatever. But yeah, man, let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you haven't already. Till next time, I'm out.
Free at last, free at last. Hit the ground running, not to hurt to the bend. Creatine acetone on the man.